Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, and welcome back to Void Stranger. After reviewing the previous episode, I decided the shade sign probably just means picking up the sigil off the floor and then not moving or touching any other tiles after that, so I can take it with me into the void while it's attached to the void rod. So that is the assumption I'm working under for the next attempt. So let's grab a bunch of tiles. And yeah, I guess until I get to that part, you've seen the beginning. Okay, I'm up to the point to where the shade sign is next. But after the shade sign is smile, octahedron, and U. If I think I have to pick up the shade sign by activating my void wand here, then to get the smile, I could push this statue to the left and walk over here. Octahedron is going to be the tough one if I'm not going to move any more tiles, because I want to keep the shade summoning tile in my wand. And U, and so basically what I am doing is preparing a long path for the octahedron to travel. Can I? I'm not sure that I can have this kink. I might need to do it differently. How long does the path need to be? I need to be able to probably place a tile here. Imagine the octahedron is then connected to me. 1, 2, pick up, 4, push, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 would get the smile dumped. So shade, smile, octahedron. So I have to have 10 steps of distance from the octahedron. And I don't think it's going to happen this way. Okay, so I think my plan is not working, and I'm going to rekajigger it. So octahedron, you stay there for the moment. And so what I think I'm going to do is make an even longer path. I gathered up all the tiles, and my long path would be down to here. How exactly am I going to do this? Like, that part's all great. But I need that to be connected. Okay, so what I need to do... Here we go. Okay. So currently... I'm just dropping this off for the moment. So currently the end of the path is here. So I can move this one here. And then move this one... I don't have a good way to get there, okay. Let's leave that stub there, so that I can put one there, and then move this one here, and this one here, etc., etc. And you can see how this will get me to the point to where I could put a final block here and connect the octahedron. Do I have enough room to do that right now? I would keep pulling them back, and then I'd be standing here, and there'd be a hole there, and I could walk over here and then face it. Yeah. So, and then how many steps does the octahedron have to walk? Where's my mouse cursor? Hello, mouse cursor. Come to the game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 before he'd be able to catch up to me. So I think this works. So if this is what one needs to do, then I think we're on a good track. And if it's not clear what I'm talking about, then hopefully you'll understand in a moment. And so I need a thing on my wand. Okay, so the last 4 are shade sign, smile, octahedron, U. Oh, I need parity. After I place this tile, does the octahedron immediately move? I need to find that out, and so let's find out. He does immediately move. Yeah, I already knew that. Okay. So, let's get the mouse cursor back. I'm going to place the tile. I'm going to move north. I'm going to move to the right. I'm going to pick up the shade summoning thing. I'm going to move to the left. I'm going to push the statue to the left. I'm going to move down. I'm going to move down. I'm going to move left. I'm going to move down. The eye falls in the pit. I'm going to move up, and then that thing's going to kill me, so I need more distance. So if I move it 2 back, it would have been 2 away from me, which means I would be able to go to the right. Yeah, okay, so if I move it back onto the wings tile, I think I should be good. So I need to get the octahedron back onto the wings tile, and I believe I can do that, even if it starts coming toward me here. Oh, I have something in my wand. Crap. I think I can still do it somehow. Okay, I didn't realize my wand was full. That's the other thing. I need to make sure that... Well, my wand was full because I needed to replace the tile, so it will need to be full, kind of like leading up to that. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Okay, so if I want the octahedron over here in the wings tile, there we go. Octahedron's on wings tile. I did lose one of the tiles along the way. And I'm not sure if I need another tile. In case I do. Yeah, I think I did, possibly. So once again, place, north, north, right, pick up, left, push statue, down, down, left, down, eye falls into pit, up. No, that's still wrong. I needed to move him 1 farther to the left. Is there any way to tweak this that doesn't involve a whole lot of setup? Yes, I can tweak this by, rather than taking this route and going down to bait this guy, I can go this way, fly over this with my wings. He'll be right next to me, and then bring him down. And then the octahedron should be there, so I think this works. So let's try it. I was wrong. I miscounted somehow. And now I don't think I can kill the octahedron because I don't have a wall to bump. I do have a wall to bump. Here's a wall to bump. There we go. So that was shade sign, assuming the shade sign means pick up the sigil, smile, octahedron, and so now you. Here goes nothing. Please be right. That caused that to open. Okay. I think I did the correct thing. Good job, me. Now don't die. Alright, there are enemies. Don't die. I don't need to worry about the enemies. Don't die. Go into the exit. Okay, we found more puzzles, apparently. The smile will solve itself. The strange beavers will require some finesse. Let's just try to kill a strange beaver without thinking too hard about it. Like, the main idea I have involves giving them a line of tiles somehow. Let's just try to kill one of them. Let's not think too hard about it. He already saw me, of course. And so now he's just going to trap himself somewhere else. And he was just coming to rest there, and that's the reason he hasn't attacked me already. But if I were to sit here, then he'd attack me, and also I would fall in a pit. I can't just approach you because you attack me when I'm over the open space. So what I need to do is get you moving, and then attack you with the sword as you're coming to rest? Question mark. But that's hard to do, because I need a lot of space. I should go for the top one first. I'm starting to have the semblance of an idea. Only the semblance. Don't get too excited yet. So, if I did this... I don't have anywhere that I can pick up the thing that I need next. Okay, that didn't work. I'm trying to make a 5 horizontal, but maybe that's the wrong thing to do. Can I make a 5 vertical? Let's imagine I could make a 5 vertical somehow. No. Oh, no, I definitely can't above the right. Okay, let's get the mouse cursor again. I think I want... If I had 5 in a row here, I could step here, he would come towards me, and I could step toward him and hit him with the sword. However, there's no way I could do that twice. I could get 2 enemies to collide with one another. But these mimics are in different rows and columns, which means I'd have to be moving the mimic twice. Mimic. Minotaur, beaver, whatever. Also, I can take tempos here in case it ever matters, but I don't think it's going to matter. If I move south first, the eye doesn't see me, and so that has been preserved. If I move here, both of you guys kill me. You don't somehow kill each other. There has to be a better way to get a kill. Okay, another random insight is that if I bump the north wall, and then, where am I going to grab? I can grab this one to do what I'm trying to do. I can then kill the leech with my sword. So at least I've killed 2 enemies now. I think that's where it ends here. But that feels noteworthy. Okay. Okay, what did I just do? I managed to kill a Minotaur. That's a big deal. So... I grabbed this tile and immediately... Oh, yeah, I made a 3 wide, which enables me to come directly at him and put a tile down. Of course, come directly at him and put a tile down. That's not that hard. That's not that hard. Is it that hard? No. Okay. Can I do that from the south on this guy? No. Right. Okay, let's do it one more time. So, there's a path where I can come at him, right. Okay. And then he's coming towards me, and then I hit him with the sword. So now, can I pick up any more glass from anywhere useful? And also, can I kill you? Yes. So that's nice. I can't do what I need to do next now. Okay, I don't have this pattern in my head. And so it's this guy, void space, glass, 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 or at least glass, glass. And once I'm here, yeah, that's all I need to do, because I can even... Well, I needed to pick up a piece of glass, and have a piece of glass in your inventory. Okay. And so is there somewhere different that I can make that first move that's more efficient in terms of like the other space that I'm using. So I was utilizing these tiles that were already near him. Well, especially this tile that's already near him. I used this tile as a setup place, but then I also needed to grab a tile from the side of me. So suppose I wanted to go after this guy. I would need to put something here and grab a tile. So let's see if I can accomplish that. I believe I can. I put something there. I grabbed a tile, but I'm not still standing there. So I'd have to be able to grab a tile from there. Okay, so that's why in this case, this block ended up being important, the one that my mouse cursor's on, and the reason is, in order to grab another tile after placing this setup block, my wand is empty, so I need another tile. So I had to grab it, and then I had to have somewhere to stand so that I could get onto here to set up the approach to do this. So it does seem like I needed all three of those blocks. So to kill this guy, I would need to place a block here, which is clearly impossible. Okay, I'm making some kind of headway. What else can I find? I don't need the extra block, do I? Hold the phone. If I had a block in my wand right now, I could simply put it down and kill the guy. I didn't have to have a block here like I was setting up. Okay, I'm not sure how I missed that. I mean, I just kind of went in with a number of wrong assumptions, and I'm only now correcting them. So basically, I didn't need to destroy a number of blocks over there. Great. So now, can I kill the leech and still have a block to pick up? Probably if I come this way, because here's a block to pick up, but then how am I going to kill the leech? Maybe I can get a different block to pick up. Can I pick up a block? Very soon. Must be soon. I mean, I can pick up this block, but I can't use it where I wanted to use it. So I think we're dead. Okay, but we're finally going places. And yeah, leaving these blocks means I'm going to have a path to the exit. This feels like this is turning into the solution now. Suppose I take this block, then I can never go to the right and get back to the left. Fairly certain. And the only other takeable block, I think, is this one. No, there's another one. I could take this one, but the leech will kill me over here, so I need it. So yeah, basically I can be moving on this grid, or I could be moving on this grid, and then use the other portion of the grid as ammunition. Is a way to think about it. Okay, this is good. I'm having thoughts. Let's just kill the other Minotaur next. Yeah, that's very interesting. This might solve it. This might solve it. The leech is currently facing me. I think if I did the same thing with a bump at the beginning, this would have solved it. So let's try that. I might have been within reach of a solution there, but it's fine. Don't worry about it. To get a bump, I can bump right here. I have not picked up a tile yet, however, and that's a problem. I need to pick up the tile as well. Okay, how do I get the tile and get the bump? Because originally I got the tile by going left and immediately picking up. And if I bump, I lose the ability to do that. And there's nowhere else that I can bump or take a tempo, is that true? I think that's true. Maybe I can get a different tile after bumping the north wall. What if I go here, bump the north wall once, pick up this? I'm not sure if I'm wasting too many tiles taking this route, but let's try it. And so I wanted to kill the leech from the north. Did I kill the Minotaur next? I think I killed the Minotaur next. and then killed the leech from the north, which is the thing I can now do, because now I can move here because I'm in a different parity and actually kill this guy. However, I don't have connection to the exit, but I did manage to kill all the enemies, so we are making progress. And so the problem is I stepped on too many tiles in order to get my bump. Okay, so let's see if there's a way to do it without the bump. There's not a way to go that way. Let's try that again. Go south so that I can make a right turn and be facing you. So without the bump. Next guy I said I want to kill is the other Minotaur. Boom. And there is traversability back to the left-hand side, but I can't kill the leech right now. There's not traversability. The leech is on a square that once I kill him, that square is going to go away. So I need to pick up another square. Oh, I can pick up another square. Hold on. I can pick up a square. Does that help me? Yes. Kill, put down, and then walk to the exit. It's just that easy. Okay. That was a cool puzzle. Yay, puzzles. What are we looking at here? 4 use statues. 3 Lev statues that are not going away, which means I can only move a tile. Oh my. So I need to mostly push these guys around, creating tiles. Suppose I push one here, and just imagine that I could push all of them anywhere. I wouldn't be able to make a right turn. The best place would be to push this to the right. So suppose I push 1 to the right, 2 to the right, 3 to the right, 4 to the right, then I'd be able to fly over. I won't be able to push all 4 of them to the right. Can I get 3 of them to the right and then use my 1 block move? Maybe. 3 of them to the right. The issue is getting south of this one to push it north. One way to get south of him and push it to the... but I also have to get around this... Right, I have to push somebody here at the beginning. And none of these 4 were things that I wanted, but they do give me... This one especially gives me traversability around to the sides of these other 2. So this seems like the best block to begin with. So let's try something. Yeah, this won't be right. It might be right, actually. If I do this... Because I forgot about wings, allowing me to fly a fair bit. Yeah, look at this. I'm here. So now the only problem is... Gosh darn, what's his face? Who wants to eat me? I could have moved the Minotaur by walking up here earlier and he'd already be on the corner, but he would be equally a problem. So except for the fact that I'm going to get killed by a Minotaur here, we at least kind of reached the platform. What can I imagine having done differently? One thing is the order of operations. Specifically, what if I save the statue for later and spend my tile now? So suppose I... That doesn't change anything. I have to spend the tile at the end because I have to push it and then the statue won't be able to get over the gap like I can with my wings. So that's no good. I have the ability to take tempos, but it doesn't seem clear to me that they're going to be valuable. Ooh. Is there any way that I could place a block and fly around a corner? Or something? I don't think so. So I don't know why I was going, ooh. And if I bait the Minotaur now, like, that doesn't help my situation at all, right? Like, now he's just standing in the corner, and it's relatively the same problem. The answer is that I have an insight. First I was trying to build here, then I was trying to build here. This is clearly the best place since I have wings. And I can bait the Minotaur too. So I want to build this way. And... oh, I see. I need... one statue only? One statue I can get over here, right? I can fly across here. I still haven't placed my block, so my block could go here. If I bait the Minotaur, he'll be standing there waiting for me. If I don't bait the Minotaur, he will attack me when I arrive on land. So I think I'm still missing something in this puzzle. Does being any farther to the north help? The octahedron's never going to see me. The smile's not going to see me for a while. The lazy eye is blocking the line of sight over here. Going past the Minotaur multiple times won't matter. In the previous puzzle, in order to kill a Minotaur, I had to be coming directly towards him. What if there is a way for me to use all 4 statues? I mean, there's not a way for me to use all 4 statues, right? I can vaguely imagine... like taking my block and somehow constructing a way to like fly around to the other side of the statues or something, but I don't see a way to do that. Left or down doesn't help me build towards here. Right or up, or at least plausibly. Right is definitely like the most plausible. Oh right, and I can get around to this side already. Hold on. So is there a way for me to... okay, hold on. Is there a way for me to use my 1 block now to free up the other 2 use idols? I'm just gonna go ahead and do this because I think that's probably still okay. There's no way I can move a block. I could put a block in front of me and get to that little island, but I couldn't get back on the north side. Basically, I would like to be standing here. And even if I were standing here, this is still pinned against this wall, and this is still pinned against this wall. So this is not helping. An idea has occurred to me. What if I use this to try to create my bridging to the northwest of there? Oh, except for right. I said even if I can get here, which I can now, it's great. Oh, this one's not pinned, actually. It's still relatively pinned. Yeah, I mean, I got to use all the statues kind of going to the right, but it doesn't help me. Okay, still looking for ideas. Alright, I've been experimenting with some other stuff, and there's a little bit that's interesting over here. I can, for example, build to other locations. For example, I can build here, which would allow me to get on the island, but once again, our friendly, not so friendly Minotaur causing trouble. I can also build here and get diagonally here, which is kind of interesting because he hasn't killed me yet, but he's blocking my entrance to the island. So I'm appreciating that there's more of a range of possible places of approach. Can I build higher rather than farther to the right and somehow something? Here's a new insight. If I push this down, that seems bad. But what if it's actually good? Like now I'm below these 3. Like, that in itself doesn't quite help me, but I feel like there's something there adjacent that could help me. So basically, the insight there is that placing a block here or here gives me a roundward traversal. And so what do I think I'm gonna do with that? Assuming that this is a helpful first move, then I think the place I would want to use it is actually here, because going north here... Well, I already used my block though, so now I can't... I don't have any more blocks I can pick up. So that was an interesting idea, but the block was really the crux of ever being able to get over there. And I didn't find a way to utilize this guy very well. But the good news is I created like a dog or a horse or some kind of shape over here, so that's great. Okay, more experimenting and more reasoning. The guy on the left is never going to be useful to me, so he's the guy that I need to push just to get out of here. Then it occurred to me, I tried building... I managed to build 2 to the right of this square by spending my block, and I realized again that I can't spend my block. And then I was like, what if I build as high as I can? And once I started pushing this up here, I realized I can push from here to here, which means I can go not on the Minotaur's row, but on the Lazy Eyeballs row. And I think that's going to be the solution, because you, I can attack. You can just fall in the hole. The Minotaur is still a problem. Okay, I have made progress, but not yet solved the puzzle. Could I have hidden myself from the Minotaur ever seeing me while I was building that? Possibly, yes. I didn't even think about that. So, left guy is useless. He's just our exit. Never let the Minotaur see you. Minotaur still has not seen me. Ooh, in order to get here, I needed that statue in the way so the Minotaur doesn't see me, but then how could I push it to the right? It all seems so good for a moment. Because the Minotaur will see me now and move to the right, and that's a problem. Can I use the smile to my advantage somehow when the smile is standing here? It's just going to keep advancing. And there's no way to move the Minotaur anywhere else. I can't get north of him and I can't get south of him. And the octahedron hasn't seen me yet. Oh, it's so close. Come on. It was indeed so close. I was building up. That allowed the Minotaur to see me. What if I use the same principle, which is build to the right so that this becomes a pushing space? And as a result, I am able to use 3 statues, all of which get me orthogonally closer, which means I'm now close enough to place a block and have the Minotaur come toward me so that I can hit him. I'm still not sure how I'm going to take care of the Lazy Eye. No, the Lazy Eye is easy. And the Smile I could deal with this way. Alright, and we made it to the exit. Hooray! Okay, puzzle solved. We will come back to this one next time and we'll get to choose new music. I hope as always that you all are having a great day, and I will see you again soon with more Void Stranger, the game that keeps on giving. For now, bye-bye.